Hello and welcome to iNurture videos. In this video, we will discuss about OSI model. At the end of this video, you will be able to analyze the working of OSI model. The OSI model describes how information is transferred from one computer to another through network medium. OSI stands for Open System Interconnection. OSI is 7 layers model which consists of a set of protocols that define and standardize the data communication process. The OSI model was designed by the International Standard Organization ISO. ISO is an international body that provides international standards which are accepted all over the world. In 1995, it was revised and formed standardization of protocols used in several layers. It is termed as ISO Osi Reference Model. This model connects open systems, that is, systems that are available for communication or open for communication.
The model is a theoretical stack of 7 layers that can be used as a reference to help understand how networks operate. The model was introduced to standardize networks in a way that allowed multi-vendor systems. Prior to this, you would only be able to have a one-vendor network because the devices from one vendor couldn't communicate with others. It's worth noting at this point that we don't actually use the OSI model. We use something called the TCP/IP model. The concepts are exactly the same, the layers are slightly different. So if we don't use the OSI model, why would we bother learning it? Well, that's because it's still referenced a lot when troubleshooting or describing network operations. Let's take a look at the layers starting from the bottom up. Layer 1 is the physical layer. The physical layer is the lowest layer of the OSI model. Its key responsibility is to carry the data across physical hardware such as Ethernet cables. Layer 2 is the data link layer. At this layer, the physical addresses are added to the data. This is the source and destination MAC addresses. Switches are located at this layer. The network layer handles IP addressing and routing. At this stage of the OSI model, the source and destination IP address are added. Routers operate on this layer. Layer 4, the transport. The transport layer of the OSI model adds the transport protocols such as TCP and UDP. TCP, for example, is used for error handling and sequencing to ensure no data is lost. This layer also adds the source and destination port numbers. Layer 5, session. This layer is responsible for establishing and terminating connections between devices. Layer 6, presentation. This layer formats the data in a way the receiving application can understand it. This layer is also able to encrypt and decrypt data if needed. Layer 7, application. This layer is where the application and user communicates. Application-specific protocols are used here, such as SMTP, if you're sending an email, for example. A really good way to remember these layers is simply, all people seem to need data processing. APS-TNDP.
Thank you for watching this video.